Good morning, everyone. All right. Hi, everyone. Can someone give me a quick wave to make sure that I'm online? Hey, everybody. This is Jay from Smart Raspberry, Epping and Woodford and Northeast London. How are you today? Just see if I get any messages. Yes, I know a few of you joining me today, making this delicious hummus and pitta triangles with me. Let me know you are actually cooking along with me or you are just watching, and you might be replay later on. Do that too. Just waiting for a few more people to join in. How is everyone doing? Any plans for the Saturday and Sunday this weekend? Wonderful. So last Saturday, I made the berry lettuce pie with my son Anthony here together. Hi Rachel, lovely. I think you're on board with us. Brilliant. Yes, last weekend I did berry lettuce pie. If you didn't have a chance to watch it, please go back and do. So this is going to be a regular Saturday morning cook along. I actually put for the plans for the next few weeks in advance, so you know I'm a bit more organized now. You know what is coming next. So this week we are making hummus and pitta triangle. I think the next week is the apple cake with crumbly topping. Is really delicious. So yeah, just keep an eye on it. Tick the page, Smart Raspberry Epping Woodford, if you want to get the regular updates. And yeah, so are you ready to start our cook along? Because I am. Let's get starting, everyone. So I did post the ingredients in advance and hopefully you all have them and ready to go. So we are using tinned chickpeas today for our hummus. That's the base of the hummus is the chickpeas. And you can actually cook your own chickpeas, but you need to soak them the night before. And if I'm going to cook the chickpeas from dry, I usually use my pressure cooker for around 20 minutes in the pressure cooker, and then they get nice and soft. So what I have here is 2 cans of chickpeas. I drain them first. Let's do that if you haven't do so. Hello, I have some waves here on Instagram. Let me just some waves back. Lovely. Okay, so yes, 2 tins of chickpeas. You drain the water, you rinse it and let it dry like that in the bowl. And what I also did, I saved some of it in a separate dish to use as a garnish on the top of the hummus when we finish. So here I have is 2 cans of drained chickpeas and just some taken out of it for garnishing later. So what else I have? I also have my cumin. You can see how much I love cumin. Cumin is really good. It's a delicious spice. I really love cumin. My husband is not a big fan of it, but I don't use too much, but I always put cumin into the meat dishes and dips and all that. And yeah, it's lovely. Full of iron, is good for you also. So yeah, that's my cumin here. What else? I have some vegetables I'm gonna cut on later on. So I have some cucumbers, some carrots, some cherry tomatoes. I have some lemon we need to juice and 1 clove of garlic. So this is gonna go inside our hummus when we make it. Extra virgin olive oil, number 1. Always extra virgin for dips and salads. For cooking, you can use the lighter versions. It's all right. So yeah, and also tahini. So I love tahini. It's very versatile. You can use it in different dishes. So if you haven't really used tahini before, do experiment because it's really tasty and it's really healthy. Again, it's full of goodness. So you can use tahini to make hummus. If you wonder what else you can do with it, you can just drizzle some on your salad, slice of toast. Just mix it up with a little bit of lemon juice and it gives you a really nice topping. So it's really good. But if you don't have tahini for our hummus today, I have an alternative. You can use some sesame oil, just a drop, not a lot, because tahini is actually made of sesame. So you can use a drop of sesame oil, maybe around half a teaspoon. You can always add some more if you feel like you need extra, but start with half a teaspoon. In today's recipe, you can use sesame oil. Or if you don't have sesame oil, an alternative again, you can use peanut butter, almond butter, any sort of nut-based butters really. You can replace it. So yeah, I also have my salt and pepper here too. Pittas. I forgot to bring my pittas out. Okay, so I'm gonna make some pitta triangles to use it as a dip, as a cracker, and yeah, okay, let's get started, shall we? Now, first of all, if you are cooking along with you, I need you to put your ovens on to 160 fan, 180 conventional, or gas mark 4. I have my notes over there, so if my eyes are keep going this way. Yes, so you need to heat your ovens to 160 fan, 180 conventional, or gas mark 4, because we are going to start with the pitta triangles. Just putting things away from myself. Let's get going. And I also have my oven tray here, which is just a flat tray. I have, okay, just gonna take 2 pitta out. All right, just 2 pittas. Just gonna cut them in half first. Quite easy, and like so, and I cut them in half again. Okay, and you hopefully this is gonna separate in half. Oops, it's broken. Never mind. I'm just gonna put them on my baking tray. All I'm gonna do, I'm gonna drizzle some. This is a pretty quick crackers for the hummus we are going to make. Just put it on a baking tray, and we're gonna drizzle it with a little bit of olive oil, and there you go. So while I'm cutting the pittas, I also tell you the equipment you need. You just need your mixing bowl, your tablespoon, garlic crusher. What else? If you have a food processor, it's handy, handhold, or the machine ones, that's okay. If you don't have a food processor, you can use a garlic crusher to crush our pittas. Crush our chickpeas, pittas. Dodgy. Okay, so that's that. So these are the dips going to be. I'm going to put these in the oven. Before that, just going to drizzle a little bit of olive oil. Just a drizzle a little bit of olive oil. Where is it? That's that. Not too much. Just like so. Very quickly. And a tiny bit of sea salt, tiny bit of pepper. So these are just an ordinary pita bread. I cut them in quarters, separate them, and then they look like little triangles, aren't they? So this is gonna go in the oven for around 10 minutes. We want them to be nice and golden. So 2 seconds, I'll put this in. Okay, I put the pittas in the oven, and I put the alarm on for 10 minutes and clear up my tabletop. Now we can start on the hummus. Okay, like I said, I have my mixing bowl here, my garlic crusher, measuring spoons, tablespoon and a fork, and what else? I have my lemon juicer. So these are I have this little, back in Turkey we have Turkish tea, and we use these tiny spools to mix our sugars in the teacups. You know, those little tiny teacups we use. And that's gonna be my little taster spoons this morning. So I'm just gonna use this. And what else? So these are the main equipment. Oh yes, and I'm gonna use my Ninja to blend the hummus. But if you don't have a food processor, you can use what is in the bowl here, it's nothing. It's probably the dark bottom of it. Looks like we have something. Yeah. So I'm gonna use the food processor. You can use the hand one, or if you don't have anything, you can use the potato masher also. Okay. So what I'm gonna do. So if you are using the masher, then you're gonna use the bowl. If not, I'm gonna directly go inside with my food processor. So what we're gonna do. Are we all okay? Thumbs up if you are. All right. Just say a wave, hello. Okay, yum. Now, your chickpeas are going in here. Don't forget to save some for the decorations on the top, the garnish. So let's put the chickpeas in. Straight in. Okay. And so like I said, you are using the bowl if you are using the masher, otherwise, or if you are using the hand blender, so you need to use the bowl. Otherwise, you can use one of these machines, so then it's much easier. Then we're going to put one garlic, going to crush it in. So one garlic, just take this off as well. Okay. So 2 tins of chickpeas, 1 whole clove of garlic, and now we are going to add some lemon juice. Let's start with half a lemon juice. We can always add some more if we think we need to make it a bit more acidic. So always use the bridge, boys and girls, to cut your lemon or any vegetables. And where is my lemon juicer? It's the lemon juicer. Okay, mind those seeds, there are lots of seeds in this lemon. Okay, let's pour it over carefully. We don't want the seeds in here. Okay, for those you don't know what we do, I have a cookery classes for children, teens and young adults. We teach them how to cook nutritious food from scratch. We have regular lessons. We have lots of after school club activities, workshops. While we're teaching them how to cook, we also teach them how to use the utensils and equipment in your kitchens as well safely. So, okay, shall I recap? We have the chickpeas in the bowl, 1 clove of garlic crushed in, and I just squeezed half a lemon here. And what I'm going to do, I'm going to add all the other ingredients next. So the cumin. The cumin, I'm going to add half a teaspoon. Half a teaspoon of cumin. We can always add some more, but you can't take away if you add too much in one go. So just start with half a teaspoon. And olive oil, extra virgin olive oil. I'm gonna use 2 tablespoons of extra virgin olive oil first. Again, just 1. We can add some more if you want, 2. So you add half a teaspoon of cumin and 2 tablespoons of extra virgin olive oil. Our salt. Again, be very careful with the salt. You can always add some more if you need to. And some pepper. And finally, the magic ingredient, our tahini. So the tahini, there are different brands of tahini out there. Some of them are thicker, some of them are thinner, but I kind of like this one because it's just the right consistency. It's quite easy to handle. Make sure you always mix the bowl before you use it because the oil separates. So just need to make sure we really mix it. And then I'm gonna add 1 tablespoon. You know what, just a little more. So if you are using sesame oil, only use like half a teaspoon, otherwise it will be too strong. Okay, that's all it is going in here. Just scrape it. So hummus is actually really good and yummy for babies or toddlers. They love it. Maybe toddlers, not the babies, toddlers, because it's so delicious, it's so healthy, full of protein, and it's different. So they kind of like putting their, my son Anthony, he used to love it. He used to just dip cucumber sticks and his fingers and taste it. It's important that we introduce different food to our children young age. So I can't close the lid. What is the matter with this? Okay, not very technical I am. There we go. Now we need to whisk this until it's nice and turn into a paste. So I'm just going to put it here. I think it's just going to be a bit noisy now. Puree it. Okay, let me show you what's happening. So it's quite thick. It's not kind of, it's not like a puree yet because it's very dry. So what we need to do, we need to add a little bit of water with it. Just get some water. How much? Tablespoon, 2 tablespoons. Just a little bit of water to loosen it up. And put it back. So you kind of need to judge it. Just put the back, not too much water, just 2 tablespoons I did it. Okay, now I'm gonna put it back again. Oh yeah, working better now. Alright, I'll bring it back again to show you. If you can have a look, it's a better consistency. So this is the moment that you should really taste it and see if it needs any more salt, lemon juice, and my Turkish teaspoon. Yeah, this one definitely needs salt. I'm just gonna add a bit more salt and tiny bit more lemon juice. So you just need to judge it and add something. It doesn't really need too much oil. The oil is fine. I'm just gonna add some salt. And the amount of garlic in here is lovely to always taste your food. No oil, but a bit more lemon juice. And if it's still too thick, don't forget to add some more water. Just a bit more water. After you make this, you will never buy it from the shop. Because all it takes is a tin of chickpeas and some garlic and tahini. Okay, there we are. So, delicious homemade hummus. Let me take this out and show you the texture I have. So it takes a little longer with obviously the potato masher or the hand blender. You just need to keep working on it until the texture you like. So some people like it a bit more coarse. I quite like fine. There you go. You'll see it's nicely blended. Alright, so any questions at this moment? Give us a buzz, let us know. Okay, so hummus has lots of health benefits actually. Let me tell you what they are. They are because of chickpeas. Chickpeas is plant-based protein, so it's full of protein. It's really good for you. Also, it has lots of vitamins and minerals like B6, zinc, iron, magnesium. So Should we use a bigger bowl? Maybe I use a bigger bowl. Okay, let's get this. So, oh, look at the crack on my bowl. That's not very nice, is it? All right, let's put this out. This is a lot of hummus. You can keep this in the airtight container for 3 days in the fridge. Oh, that's the triangles are coming out. Alarm is up. So just bring it around the table plate. Okay. Just a little bit more, we can keep the triangles in. Okay, so this is the hummus. I put it on my plate. I'm just going to drizzle a little olive oil. Also, it's been proven that chickpeas, tahini and cumin has anti-inflammatory benefits, so just gonna sprinkle a little bit cumin on top. They're high in fiber, I already said. It's, oh yes, low in sugar, so it's good for blood sugar, blood pressure. It's good for if you're trying to bring down your cholesterol level, it's good. And it's naturally gluten-free, so it can't go any better than this, right? Okay, so this is how I would serve it. Maybe tiny bit of color in there is neat. Just a little bit of color. This is just a paprika. I'm just decorating now, so there you go. There you go. This is the hummus. I drizzled some olive oil and some chickpeas we saved earlier on, and I just dress it up with a little bit paprika, and that's it. Cumin and the cumin. So yeah, these are there. And let's tidy up and let's get some vegetables cut. So we need some dips, right? So we need some garnish. So I have some carrot sticks I'm gonna make. So I'm just gonna cut this in. Don't forget your bridge. Make some carrot sticks. Oh, the kids will like this. You can have it while you're watching some movies, Saturday or Sunday, family time. Okay, let's put them into our little bowl. That's pretty, isn't it? Look at that. And some cucumber. So just gonna get rid of the seeds. So like I said, the children, toddlers like this, so you just need to give them a stick of carrot and a tiny bowl of it's actually, you can put the little hummus into a glass. I'll show you. Okay, you can use a glass like this, and this is how we entertain. And just put it in the bottom of the glass, or plastic beaker is fine. And then just dip some cucumber sticks and carrot sticks like that, and give it to a toddler. They'll spend ages trying to get this out and eat it. So yeah, it's a good way of giving them something good and also making it fun. Some cucumber sticks. So, okay, so there you go, some cucumber sticks. I have some cherry tomatoes on the wine. It can be served together, and let's have a look at those triangles. Here they are. They bake just on time. They're nice and dry. Just dip it in and eat it straight away. Yeah, it's a bit hot. Okay. All right. How long did it take us? Let me check. 27 minutes. So we made an hummus and some freshly cut carrot and cucumber and some triangles, the pitta triangles, everyone. So this is delicious, yummy, and extremely healthy. Okay, so did you enjoy watching me? Let me know. Send some messages down there. Let me know if you are actually replayed it later on. And yes, keep in touch. Make sure you follow me on Smart Raspberry Epping Woodford, both on Instagram and Facebook. I am every Saturday. I have a different cook-along together. Next week we are making apple cake with crumble topping. It's really good. I will post the ingredients soon. And yes, this is a regular cook-along every Saturday. And also, just to remind you, I have cookery sessions with children, teens and young adults every week, and we offer free trials to everyone who wants to try and see themselves how the lesson goes. Is on Zoom, and also the half term is coming. I have in-person classes, making lots of goodies during the half term, or online lessons also during the half term. Yes, hope you enjoyed it. I certainly did, and yeah, looking forward to hearing from you all. Let me know how we're getting along. Post some pictures if you do make the recipes with me or later. So yeah, okay, look after yourself and have a wonderful weekend. Love you all. Bye bye. Okay, so if I can just finish.